Right, welcome back. Jim the Toolman's top lockdown tips. Now, a friend of mine messaged me yesterday. He said, Jim, have you got any advice on the supermarket run? So it got me thinking. Now, I couldn't come up with much to make the actual shopping bit much more fun. That's always going to be horrible. But what I did come up with was a bit of an idea where you can turn it to your advantage. So it makes it work for you. Okay, so I was at the supermarket earlier today, and what you want to do is you grab your phone, you take a couple of pictures. You need one of when you first get there and you're looking at the big long queue outside the supermarket, and then you need another one when you get to the back of the queue before the checkout. Now these are going to come in handy later. The other trick is when you get home, before you unload your shopping into the house, you need to take out a few essential items. Now this will be different for different people. For me, well, my missus is vegetarian, so we'll get to that another time. But for me, I chose this, which is the tofu, and just in case that didn't work, also stashed away these, the nappies. Now you take the rest of the shopping, you take it indoors, you start unpacking it. Now 9 times out of 10, within 2 or 3 minutes of doing this, you'll be informed of what you forgot. Now that's good, this works in our favour. That's when you put your hand up, you say, oh, sorry, but it wasn't all that busy. You know what? I'll just nip back and get them now. Okay, so you come back out to your shed, and that's the stage I'm at to now. So I better not be too loud. Now, what you want to do, I just remembered actually, is you got to lock the door from the inside, so no one's going to come in and surprise you that way. And then you hit the button. The noisy garage door opens up. Everyone thinks you're leaving. Close it up again. Now, for everyone in the house, they think you're going to the supermarket. Brilliant. But really, you sat here at your makeshift bar enjoying a nice cold beer. Now I reckon a trip back to the supermarket is worth, just to get a couple of items, probably worth about 45 minutes. But we're going to take those photos we did earlier and we're going to double that time. So here's what you do. After about 15-20 minutes, you want to get that first photo, the one of everyone queuing up outside. You write your text. Can't believe it got so busy. This might take a while. Lol. You fire that one off. It's going to give you another, I don't know, another half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Now, when that time runs out, you got your second photograph. The one where you're queuing up for the checkout. Now, again, you write your little note. Nearly at the checkout, darling. Won't be long now. Kiss, kiss. I reckon that's worth another 15 to 20 minutes. And finally, when it is time to return to the house, you've got to make sure you don't forget to take your essential items. And just before you go in, you want to open a fresh beer. And as you walk through the door, you casually take a couple of sips of your beer. That's going to mask your beer breath. And that's all it is to it. That's how you turn the supermarket run into some supermarket fun. Cheers. of this. So yeah,